Welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Saturday edition, and we're finally on a streak edition. Um, you'll notice there aren't videos for Thursday and Friday. I just sort of solved those on my own time throughout the day. Um, but yeah, we're back sort of on track, building up a streak, and hopefully we can continue it today. So let's get it started. Oh, very open-ish grid, I guess a little tight in the corners here, but minimal islands of black squares. Although lots of what they call cheater squares around, but we'll see what happens. Creates by artificial means, probably an S here. Okay, bit of a marathon, or a bit of marathon attire. You'd think like shorts or something. Or maybe like a number that you wear, like attached to your shirt, something like that. All right. New Year's Day. Informally. Not sure. Some toy carriers. I don't even really know what that could mean. I'm just thinking about like Santa, reindeer. Not that either of those fit. Popcorn. Maybe dad jokes? Like pop as in dad and corn as like corny jokes. That's quite a stretch. Yeah, I'm gonna take that out, but something to keep in mind. Achieve one's due honestly. No clue. Like a lion. Maybe maned. A lion has a mane. A spelunker is a caver. Steel. Pod holder. Maybe like P something like that. But, alright, we'll keep going. Okay. Definitely not making a ton of progress so far, but we'll see. Okay. I don't even know what squee means. Traveling sorts would be an S. Gets on board. Yeah. Eyes, hearts. Maybe newts can do that. It's a kind of lizardy thing to be able to do. Bits and pieces. Yeah, okay. A lot of sounds that a pet might make. This is probably a toast, like a cheers sort of thing, like a French toast. But I actually don't know what they say. Zebulon? Okay, sure. Impediment to picking things up. It might be like a learning related thing, picking things up in terms of learning. More than one. Maybe poor you. This could be like meet out, distribute something. ETs, extraterrestrials. Going without some launches. Probably an S here. Probably an E there. No, that is not how you spell edu. Credit opportunities. Okay. Helpline. It's probably something you'd say when asking for help or giving help. Okay. Got like 5 answers in there. Hopefully the downs are a little easier. Is it okay if I leave? Hmm. I mean, they'd be busiest at dinner time in general, or maybe on like a Saturday. Neither Sat or no, that would not fit. Um, this could be okay. Almost certainly ending with an S. I was thinking like RAs or yeah, not sure. Where to get the ball rolling? I don't know what 21 grams is. These could be faux pas. I don't know how to pluralize that though. Um, Again, plural, so I'll just put the S in. Why not? Very clear. Maybe you could just say crystal. Like, is that clear, crystal? But I'm not super confident, so I'm just gonna try to find a uplifting offering. I kind of want this to be like that. Yeah, because then this also is past tense. One upped. Oh, these are some weird letters. Spelunker's Challenge. I'm seeing like whip at the end. Maybe ions. They're like charged particles. Took some courses. Maybe dined, like at a restaurant. You take some courses. Bits and pieces. Still no. Role played by a dog. Hmm. Yeah, what films? Like, all I can think of is Air Bud and Marley and Me. Um, but Bud was just like that. I don't think it was that. Yeah, what other films feature a dog? Huh, yeah. Political heavyweight. Don't even, yeah, could be anything. Cover for a criminal organization. So we're all on the same page. This could just be yes, yes. Patronize a restaurant. That could be eat. That still, yeah, yet. Um, there's yet more to do. There's still more to do. Largest country. The USA. Um, yeah, I guess we don't have an official language. I think this is Leah Doodlebug. What? What on earth? Um, okay. But that's Doodle. Okay. IPOs, initial public offerings. Responsive shock in one spelling. Maybe like whoa. Uh, this doesn't ring a bell in terms of um, soft drinks. This could be save us. I guess it's a larva. Could just be Shasta. I know Mount Shasta is a mountain. I think that's in Washington though, to be honest. Um, oh, waste. Lab waste maybe? Oh, boss. Yeah, something boss. Okay. It doesn't need to be lab waste, it could be something else. But I think boss looks pretty nice there. All right, I think I've now seen all of the clues. So strategy-wise, I'm thinking of trying to fill out some more stuff here and maybe use that to progress upwards because, yeah, I'm pretty stymied up here. So let's take a look at this. More than one. I'm seeing like sample, like a sample. Okay, what if this was M? Going without. Yeah, the interesting thing here is the going, the ing, because obviously you can't fit ing here. Um, so this is probably an adjective of some sort. Maybe bonuses? The letters are very bad. Oh, it could also be dole out. Not that that helps with the bonuses, because DB is also pretty bad. Impediment to picking things up. This could be something rap. Could it be a party boss, like a political party boss? Party boss. I've never heard that in my life, but they make up stuff for crosswords sometimes. Yeah, what could that help with? Yeah, getting some of these long ones would be huge help for breaking into the tops. Although I am sort of worried about how narrow these corridors that we need to squeeze through to get up in here are, but cross that bridge when we come to it. To lose track of. For some reason, I'm seeing panes here. I don't I don't see why that would be related to this, but okay. Just trying something. The letters like this look pretty good. In bits and pieces, it's coming in bits and pieces, it's coming in drips, like just a little bit at a time. It's possible. Um, Squee inducing. Is that like a noise someone might make when something's really cute? Squee? Okay, I'm just gonna. Also, mained doesn't need to be right. Okay, where should I go? More than one. Okay, let's just try a sample. Going without. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So we're all on the same page. What else might you say? Hmm. Lamau. I mean, it could just be that. Traveling sorts. Could just be ARF, something like that. Like some sort of front. I don't know what would go ahead of that, but just trying things out. Oh, handout. Going without. Cover for. Hmm. Kind of like an E here. Credit. What could credit mean? There's like credit cards, credit in terms of like getting credit for something. Do like handout. But this is some weird set of letters. Hmm. All right, let's do another lap of the board, see if anything starts clicking. Maybe clones. It's possible. Still have no idea on that. All right. It's just like shoes, you know? Um, New Year's Day. Could just be Jan 1, you know? Although the J here is pretty bad. Um, yeah, like what else would you call New Year's Day? What's closed at closing time? I mean, business, the bar, um, some toy carriers. Ah, maybe sleighs. So it is Santa related, maybe? Okay, let's try this out. Where to get the ball rolling? Mm, maybe in a mirror as a dignitary? Big no-nos. Whoops, not nog. Big no-nos. Ah, okay, finally. Cracking in. One out. Bested? Ah, and then maybe a race bib. That's like what you put your number and all that on. RAs was right. Maybe all mine. Very clear. In. Hmm. Earn it. For sure. Clea. That could definitely be right, but what is this? Uplifting offering? What is old? A what? Okay, something's weird here. Very clear. In. No clue. Like I'm almost thinking ode. So it's possible that it's not all mine. Everything else, though. Very clear. Wow. Like all mine just fits pretty nicely there. I don't know what that word means, but just in terms of phrases that someone might say, it, yeah, okay. Well, continue the lap. That was still pretty productive. Dad jokes would have been pretty funny there. So if that's an S, SN kind of works. Steal. No clue though. Uplifting offering. Yeah, I mean, ode kind of is a uplifting offering. It's like a uplifting poem, but don't feel great about that. Start of a schedule. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm thinking of in terms of like a restaurant. It's like super popular, but it might be something like impenetrable. Okay, so seeing this D in this configuration, I think the only, like it can't be another vowel. And I don't think any consonant after D works other than R. Ah, so this could be something proof, like, oh, in high def. That's so gross. But then all mine fits again. But yeah, it's like something proof, like tamper proof or something. And then this can be drips again. It doesn't need to be tamper, by the way, but that was the first thing that came to mind. Could be like brains. Pain's still possible though. Squee inducing. Okay, traveling sorts. Traveling. Yeah, what are hams? Oh, maybe people that are hamming stuff up, like emoti or like something like that. Um, maybe just like showy or like, yeah, just sort of dramatic. More than one. Could be like an and something or a. Some credit opportunities. Okay, making good progress though. Now have 2 corners filled. Could be like at rest. That's There's just a lot of things that could fit there though. So is it okay if I leave? Like I was originally thinking things like am I free? Not that that fits, but even that has the word I in it, and you can't have I in the question and the answer. So is it okay if I leave? Like how could you phrase that in a way that doesn't include the word I? Because you're asking someone, it might be like it's either you need to ask someone and it's like, you need me anymore. Yeah, it's almost like a me. Maybe, I mean, need me? Something like that. Never watched The Wire. Steal. It could be something like a deal, like that great deal. Although, squee inducing. Yeah, this this RPS ending is a little tough. There's a lot of words that fit there, but can't think of any that would fit. Earth something? No. Could it be something stains though? Okay, keep going. Gets on board. I mean, it could be just takes. That's a really sneaky clue if that's right. But like, you take a train. He gets on board a train. He takes a train. They both are pretty similar. Start of a schedule. Well, let's just try that for now. Definitely can't think of any dogs that start with. Oh, maybe Toto in Alice, not Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz. Um, Letters look okay here. That could be, oh, a mob front. Okay. It doesn't need to be takes, but this, what could this be? Bad things to lose track of. Something gains. Okay. Let's keep going. I guess I'm still looking at the downs. For, I was thinking like for reference, something like that. But okay, just trying to inspire myself. Just want to look at all the possibilities here. To something, like to be clear, for example. To, so we're all on the same page. To, kind of like a T there, yeah. Okay, still looking at the downs. All right, let's see what I can do here. Yeah, I'm just thinking like pains or brains. Bad things to lose track of. Or gains. And with Toto here, that really does lend credence to tamper-proof. Yeah, what could this be? Spelunker's Challenge, because it's really cave related. Um, could it be motor or something? Motor. Lose track of. Planes. There's just so many AIN ending words. Bad things to lose track of. Lose track of. Could it be something trains? Like like the trains get off their track? Maybe model trains. I see, because you're building a model train, you lose the track of the model train, then you won't be able to build it. Something plant. Oops. Plant. Okay, okay. Okay, but this double R. Gets on board. Okay. Steel. I mean, could see still be deal, but don't love it. Yeah, okay, what could this possibly be though? This is just such a weird. Okay, pod holder. Oh, dribs. Oh my god. You're gonna hate this. Totes adorbs. Squee inducing. That's some Tumblr stuff right there. Totes adorbs. Um, okay. Gets on board. Wades. Blades, Dades, Fades. Huh. Gets on board. Why does none of that? I almost want this to be rides. Because is it possible that, I mean, this E blank double R just seems so bad. So if this is rides, what would that mean? Maned doesn't need to be right. An alley. Like a line. Like a bowling alley. That is much more reasonable. Okay. So this can still be deal. Steal. Great deal, maybe? So it's still something proof. Okay, what if this is plant? Because I still kind of like that. Start of a schedule. Okay, making progress. Kind of want this to be an R, because wrap and like hams. Starry? I don't think that's a thing. Impediment to thinking. Okay. Two. Wow, wow, wow. A couple. There we go. Two. Going without. Going without in a way. Like without clues, maybe? Two. Oh, maybe a hernia, like in your back. Maybe just salu. AP tests, college credit. To recap. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. We got one little corner left and some in the middle. So, yeah, it really feels like we just got to get this one. And then from there, ideally this, and then from there we can start chipping away. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. I do like great deal. Popcorn. Like, could it be an ing sort of thing? Snow plant. And restaurants are maybe something times. Okay. I'm going back to tamper proof because times looks maybe like a sweet deal or something. Like a lion. Well, we'll come back to that. Burrow. Spelunker's challenge. Narrow gap. Stagey? I could imagine that. Like a lion. Tawny? Start of a schedule. This could be like rush times or something. Like a lunch rush. This U ending isn't ideal, but it's not impossible. Like a lion. Could be like line A or something. Time A. Doesn't need to be. Sweet deal. Like a lion. It doesn't need to be rush times, it could be something else. Okay, okay. We've really cordoned off. I feel pretty confident about everything here. But yeah, okay. Let's just go through everything again. I mean, I do like an S there, but closed at closing time. Popcorn. It's got to be NY ending. Like a lion. I mean, they have fur, they roar, they hunt. I just don't know what tawny is. I know it's a word, like I've heard it in the context of port, like the fortified wine, a tawny port, but I don't know what that means. Um, and then gets on board. Ooh. Okay, just looking at every single letter. Fades. That is a word, but gets on board. I don't think that could possibly be fades. Jades? No. Bades? I don't think that makes sense. Maids? Like, it's almost like wage is the only real word there. So, is it possible? Could it be like something else proof? But the thing is, okay, what if this is rides, like I had before? It's almost like tinker proof, but that's not like this here, pod holder. Like I'm thinking of it in terms of like pea pods, like some sort of plant. Um, but I just can't think of a four-letter plant. What else has pods? Okay. Steel. Okay, well let's just do this. Just put in as many letters as possible. Just see if anything starts popping out. Honestly, let's even put in dad jokes. Why not? Peak times. Maybe something up. Unto. Give unto whatever. Jan 1, why not? Any something. It's a treat. Not going anywhere. Maybe tab. Something tab. Bean plant. Line A. Lades. I know if you're. No, I can't begin to understand what lades is actually. I was gonna say like if you're laden with stuff, you have a bunch of stuff, but this would probably be Sonia. Something's up. Okay, creates by artificial means. Um, Almost like makes up. Um, okay. It's a treat. This J is. Any. Keep thinking any, but Y here would be pretty bad. What's closed at closing time? Yeah, what kind of tab is there other than a bar tab? Like, what else would you call it? Diner owner in Garfield. It's a cheat. Is it okay if I leave? Need me, I guess? Maybe an open tab is closed. It's a treat. Creates by artificial means. Maybe just 1/1, like January is first month. Good something? Maybe gin's up. Good in something. That makes sense. It's a treat. Maybe a goodie. Maybe Irma. In park and eke out. Whew, that was a challenge. You already know what's about to happen here. Sub 1 hour. Sort of a miracle sub 1 hour at that. Um, Yeah, wow. Let's go ahead and
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it! That's number 5. Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get right.
well, that was lovely. Um, let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Whoa. Yeah, really had to pull out all my strategies for this one. There was a lot of sort of um, like letter inference stuff. There was some just like putting suffixes around. And then at the end, like this is something that I've learned is just like sometimes you just gotta, even if you're only like 20% confident that something's right, like this tawny or whatever, or this line A, sometimes it helps to just like put it in and see what happens. Because I was waffling around for so long, being like, oh man, I don't know, like that doesn't look good, this doesn't look good. And I was like, screw it. Let's just let's just put in dad jokes, even though this J here is weird, whatever, whatever. And that really just let me get enough letters to get something going. And some stuff was wrong, like I had Jan 1 instead of 1 1, but at least some of the letters were right, and so I was able to, keep it going. So yeah, all in all, um, I really enjoyed the fight on this puzzle. Um, like I thought this was a very fun puzzle to work through. Um, I don't love how constricted it was. Although that sort of like led to the difficulty of the fight. Um, I think there were some bits of pretty bad fill, like this line A Lades cross isn't great. But there's also like pretty um, interesting fill around here. Like as much as I hated it when I put it in, Toads Adorbs is kind of cute. Model Trains and Tamper Proof are both very solid. Long Themers, Peak Times, I like. Party Boss, not so much. That's not a real thing. Um, but yeah, it almost functioned as like five separate puzzles. If you think about it, it was like this is one puzzle. Like each of the corners is its own puzzle, and then the middle also felt pretty independent. Um, Bean plant isn't a real thing, also, I have to say. Um, stagey also isn't a real word. Yeah, there's just like this had high highs and low lows. I think a lot of things were just sort of made up, like lab waste. Of course, lab waste is a real thing. I'm sure I've heard those words spoken before, but it's not really a real thing, you know? It's just sort of two words that technically go together rather than a true phrase like tamper-proof. Um, yeah. So all in all, I think my enjoyment on this was like a 7 out of 10, and then the like fill quality was stuff like Irma and the Eek. I don't know. I'm waffling a lot. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10 though. Um, I I I think it's really a bit too constricted to give it a really nice high grade. Um, and I think, yeah, that's all there is to it. Anyway, that was Rambly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.